We turn now to concerns that the opioid crisis is playing a large role in the increase in gun violence, especially in Roanoke. WFXR's Amanda Lee joins us live with details on that possible connection after speaking with the leader of one organization who's taking aim at the issue. Amanda, this has been a growing problem all across the region, especially in the area.
Yeah, Kathleen, city leaders say they're looking at different programs and even job opportunities to keep citizens out of trouble and busy. Now, I talked to someone that was not there, but had a lot of really good insight on this. The city says it's not just idle hands; it's also drug use. Now, the CDC says in 2019 they reported about 10% of Americans suffering addiction, and now it's up to 14.5%.
Last year we had 16 homicides related to gun violence. We had quadruple that number overdoses.
A double whammy facing the Roanoke Valley, drugs and gun violence. Director of the Roanoke Valley Collective Response, Nick Comer, says it's not just opioids driving up drug numbers. He says opioids are only up slightly, but opioids caused by multiple drugs at once are skyrocketing, especially fentanyl.
Whenever a substance is illegal, the market behind it is protective, deviant, and violent. And that includes all substances.
Comer says that's where weapons come into play. Even marijuana dealers are often caught carrying high-powered weapons in an effort to protect so-called territories. And those territories may have even more users following the pandemic.
What we're seeing is this transition primarily from a opioid epidemic, which would include fentanyl, to being a polysubstance epidemic because psychostimulants like cocaine and methamphetamine, and to a large extent, marijuana and THC.
As the city searches for solutions, Comer recommends starting with mental health.
I think that the rise in the crime and the rise in the opioids would, necessity is the mother of invention, that I wish that we would gather together as many mental health workers as possible and medical doctors to walk alongside our law enforcement and first responders.
Roanoke Mayor Sherman Lee also highlighted the mental health aspect and said that he mentioned that he was also thinking about presenting to council possible curfews for younger residents. Reporting live in Lynchburg, Amanda Lee, WFXR News.